What's up, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Toy Room Renovation right here on YouTube. I'm your host, Albert Albanese, here on the Slam Sessions Network, and we're back for another exciting edition of the Toy Room Renovation. Now, unfortunately, this episode opens up with some unfortunate news. As many of you guys know, I posted about this on social media a few weeks ago. It'll be once this video goes up. So I record these episodes a few weeks prior to when you see them air. This way I have, some episodes in the bank. So it'll be a couple of weeks that this will be posted, but I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the two legends that we lost in Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. I was a big Terry Funk fan growing up. My dad was actually a really big Terry Funk fan. He kind of made me into a Terry Funk fan. And Terry was so excellent at telling a story in the ring, and he was such a good character. And, I find it to be funny that a lot of pro wrestling fans now find it to be a little bit hard to blend both the in-ring and the character. It's almost like you have to be one or the other. But Terry Funk was both. I believe Conrad Thompson said it on his podcast when him and Bruce Pritchard did a tribute to Terry Funk. They said, describe Terry Funk. One of his friends who was newer to watching wrestling said, describe Terry Funk. And he said, Terry Funk was your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. Terry Funk was amazing. And I'm going to miss Terry Funk as a performer and as a human being because, almost everybody that spoke about Terry Funk, talked about how great of a human being he was. Unfortunately, we also lost another champion in Bray Wyatt. And, Bray Wyatt, you guys know how big of a Bray Wyatt fan I am by watching these because I have a Bray Wyatt section of my collection because that's how much I like Bray Wyatt. So full disclosure, when I record these episodes, the first thing I usually do is record the intro. Then I actually do everything you see, like the unboxings, the showing off the figures that I bought. And then I actually stop right there and I go and I do everything. And when I'm done, I do a comprehensive overview of all the things that I changed. But today I made it a point to put this in the opening that I transferred some stuff over to a special now Bray Wyatt shelf, which will actually going to turn into two Bray Wyatt shelves eventually. So take a walk with me here and let's take a look at what I've done so far. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the same that's been up there. This is the Firefly Funhouse with Bray and Burnt Fiend and the Fiend and Alexa Bliss. But next to it, I also put up a few more. So there's one of the first ever Bray Wyatt figures that ever came out. I'm going to probably clean them up a little bit. You can see the Fiend figure that I had with my SmackDown roster. I pushed them over to the shelf now. In the back, the basic Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt and another Elite Fiend that I had at my apartment that I actually had sitting on my shelf in my apartment for a while, and I decided I was going to put all my Bray/Fiend stuff here. So that's what that looks like so far. And then I think slowly but surely I'm going to work on this shelf here. I'm going to take these guys off and put them in different places where they need to go. And I think I'm going to extend out this Bray Wyatt shelf. One of the ideas that I have, come walk with me again. So I was thinking about taking the Wyatt family here and moving them over to that shelf because these are such badass pieces, and I think it would be a really cool centerpiece to put into, a shelf over here if these are like dead center, and then surround them with some other Bray and Brody figures, but maybe a Randy Orton to represent, everybody who was a member of the Wyatt family at one point. I'm also thinking about the Matt Hardy Woken figure that I have, maybe putting that up there with Bray too, to kind of just celebrate every incarnation of Bray. But I don't know why I was focused on those guys as I was talking, but yeah, so here's the Bray shelf as of right now. And I'm going to move into another one. So I just want to conclude the opening by saying rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Terry Funk. The wrestling world is going to miss you guys a lot. Now, let's turn from some of the negative and start talking about some of the positives. And when I talk about positives, I'm talking about some purchases. And this week, man, we got some major league purchases. So I'm going to try to do my best to do the best show I possibly can for the memory of Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt this week. And hopefully we can switch from the somber to having a little bit of fun. Okay, and first up we have the official Retro 4-pack WWE Retro Series. This is Vader, Undertaker, Paul Bearer, and Jerry the King Lawler. Here is the box that it comes in. As you guys know, I'll probably take this box and put it behind my display. Give it a little spin here. Official Retro 4-pack. It has all 4 of the figures there on the box. Undertaker, Paul Bearer, Vader, and Jerry Lawler. Very cool looking. So let's see what these look like. First up, we have Vader. And this is a really cool Vader. So guys, full disclosure, this is the first time I'm really taking a good hard look at these. And man, this Vader is super duper cool. Love it. So the good thing is that I'll be unboxing these. So I actually think that if there's no tape on here, I might be able to just slip the back of this card out. Look at that. Boom. Slips the back of the card right out. And the figure comes right out. Look at that. Beautiful. So here we go. There's the back. Nothing on the back. Still very cool. I like the face scan. I like the mask. I like the attire. It's a really cool Vader figure. I can't wait to put this in with everybody else. This is awesome. All right. Let's go to the next one here. It's the King, Jerry Lawler. Again, another guy. I love the packaging. They look so good. And I like this slip-out packaging now. It's easier for everybody to be opened. Let's turn it around here. All right, we got Undertaker, Bearer, Jerry Lawler. There you see the pullback arm. See, Vader's action is probably on the back of this too. I didn't show that. Let's see what that looks like. So he's got the launch into a Vaderlizer. See, he's got the pullback. The card on the bottom. Lawler's got his card here. Let's take a look at the King. Crown. Is it removable? Feels like it should be. Ooh, I don't think it is. Look at that. The crown's actually molded on. I thought it was removable this whole time. That is very interesting. It is not at all. It's absolutely molded. That's crazy. All right. I mean, which is fine. I wasn't going to take it off anyway. I would have displayed it with it on anyway. So whatever. There you go. His action works. I love this attire. This is, ultimate Jerry Lawler attire in my opinion. Oh, man, this is a sick figure. Love the face. Look how good the face looks. Excellent. And, it doesn't bother me that the crown is molded on. I just thought it was removable. It was a little bit of an upset for like 2 seconds, but I would never take it off anyway. Man, this is a very cool Lawler figure. Paul Bearer. He's got real superstar action. The Cremation Crush. Get that. Man, I can't wait to get this out of the package. Let's take a look at this real quick on the back. There you go. Pull back the arm. So it's just very similar to Vader's action. He's got his card down here. As Keeper of the Urn, Paul Bearer, also Guardian of the Undertaker's Power. That's really cool. All right, let's take a look at Bearer here. Of course, I was about to say, all these other cards come out really easy, but this one doesn't. All right, so Paul came out easy. All right, so there's the urn. I mean, very basic, very simple urn. If it would say in focus, that'd be nice. Yeah, nothing special, but the Paul Bearer is special. I mean, look at the face scan on that. How pale he is, the red tie, which I think is his more iconic look. Oh, yes! Looks great. Look at that. The suit on the back. Oh, a little bit of stuff on the back. Is that? Okay, there was nothing on the back. But yeah, look at that. I mean, what a great figure this is. Oh, the back of the cards first is the Undertaker. There. Boom. He's got the pull back the arm. The dead man drops his rival into the dirt. What's his action called? I like them, the names of the actions. The Dead Man Drop. There it is. The Undertaker, the Phantom of the Opera Undertaker. It's where he cracked his orbital bone and had to wear a mask for a while. This is one of my favorite Undertaker looks of all time. And it's a very short-lived look. A lot of people don't remember it, and a lot of people actually don't really like it. I loved this. I thought this was the perfect addition to the Undertaker's character. I'm going to keep all these in the box. So that's why I'm taking care of them as I'm taking them out. This is so cool. I love that there's no eyes, it's like his eyes are rolled behind his head. They're all completely white. The mask looks cool. It's a good contrast on the dark colors that he has on his gear. The purple is a nice, dark, deep purple color. It's the back of him. This is so cool, man. This is just a really sweet 4-pack. These retros are just every time it seems like they outdo themselves, and this is no different. Mattel, bravo. This is a great set. And there they are. That's the set of them right there. Loose. They all look great, and I'll be putting them into my collection in a few. All right, and my other purchase this week is the Gobbedly Gooker and Undertaker Ultimate Edition 2-pack. This was an Amazon exclusive. This is the box. Ultimate Edition. Gobbedly Gooker first time in the line, and the debuting Undertaker. So this is from Survivor Series. All right. So that's the packaging. There we go. Undertaker and Gobbedly Gooker there. And then on the back, it's the Gooker coming out of the egg from Survivor Series 1990. Hatched 2 new WWE superstars, one from an egg and one from the grave. Let's dig in and see how this looks, shall we? All right, first things first. We got this really cool Survivor Series diorama thing that they included. I think that's awesome. I love when they give you a little extra added value. These are in between the boxes that came in. So box number 1, we'll go first with this one. This is the Ultimate Edition debuting Undertaker. That Undertaker, that night he debuted, he had the black gloves. But also, if you want, if you're so inclined, as you can see here in the corner, they have the gray gloves and elbow pads for him to put on him if you want to, you know, make him the newer school Undertaker. The necktie comes off. It comes with the jacket and the hat. 2 heads. Both heads are really nice. I actually don't know which one I want to leave on there. The one that's on there is cool, but I actually think I like this one a little bit better with the eyes bugged out and stuff. Man, what a badass figure this is. This is awesome. I'm actually going to put this with my 92 series and replace the one that I have there. The 92 series that I'm talking about is the New Generation era ring that I have. So I'm going to put that all with there. You can see Undertaker and Brother Love there. I'll probably put the Brother Love once I get it from Target with this Undertaker. But man, super cool. I love the packaging. So next in line here, this is just a box. So this is the back of the box. It's an egg, right? And the front, there's actually nothing on it. It says Survivor Series here on either side. So let's take a look to see what's in here. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Just knocked it over. That's fun. Oh my God. It's the egg! It's the egg to hatch him out of it! Get out of here! That is super cool. I was curious to see what was in this box, and I'm blown away. It's the egg for him to come out. All right, so I'm assuming somebody said it on the back of the box that they have him displayed coming out of the egg or something like that. Oh yeah, so here we go. So I guess this is the way we're gonna have to figure out how to display him. This is it's kind of cool, and I guess the main event here, right? It's the Gooker himself, the old school head that we have on him, and then there's the new school head right next to him. Alternate hands. The detail is amazing. Look. I mean, this is obviously a sideshow comedy character the WWE had for a couple of months, and that was it. But I mean, the spot in Survivor Series was legendary, right? Here we go. They actually have him with the Mean Gene in the back, and him popping out of the egg. I mean, yeah, this is from a giant egg. His finisher is the Gobble Gobble. He was a 24/7 champion, so yeah. This is the Gobbedly Gooker and Undertaker Ultimate Edition 2-pack. And man, these are super, super cool. And I can't wait to put them into my collection. All right, so for my first update, I obviously wasted no time. There they are right there. The Undertaker, Paul Bearer, Jerry Lawler, and Vader in the Retro collection. I have, obviously, that Retro box up behind them. So that really fills in some spaces. And as you can see, I have some spaces here. Man, it's really cool seeing the whole NWO together in the back there with adding the Macho in there and then Sting and Flair on the other side from WCW. This really, man, this Retro collection is so cool. And I'm running out of room very fast here. This is the upper part of it. So yeah, I've got a lot of guys that I got to add to this collection and not much space left, so I'm gonna have to start making some decisions on how I'm gonna display these. But man, this collection looks so badass. And also really briefly, so I know last week I told you guys that I put out this Chainsaw Charlie, and I said I was gonna switch things around a little bit to make him look a little bit in a better position, and I think I did so, putting him in the back there. So I think Chainsaw kind of fits in well with all these guys in the backstage just kind of going nuts in the APA's office. I love this Chainsaw Charlie figure, so I just had to put it out, and I think it looks really cool with everybody else. So obviously the next two things I put out into my collection were the two other things that I got. So here's the Undertaker with the new gen set, which I kept the black gloves on him because I just think it's a cool look. I like the debut look. The jacket looks great on him. The face scan looks great on him. I love the way the hat looks. So he's there. In the ring, you can see Danny Davis in the back, Typhoon on the left with the head shrinkers in the back, obviously the announce team, but also in the back next to Gorilla and Mean Gene Okerlund, we have the Gobbedly Gooker breaking out of his egg. You know, I get the debate. A lot of people weren't sure if they wanted to display the Gooker or not because, I mean, it's a one-night thing basically. But with a figure looking so cool and him breaking out of an egg like that, how do you not display him? I think he looks great here with everybody else. Well, that brings an end to another exciting edition of the Toy Room Renovation. As you can obviously see, I didn't get around to doing a lot this week. Full disclosure, recording this on the day of my dad's birthday. So, I didn't have a lot of time to really move things around and stuff, but I did get to open up all this new stuff that I got to put it out. And hopefully next time I'll have a little bit more time to delve into it and to do a little bit more. But I'm really happy with the changes and the updates that I've been making so far. The real big thing that I need to do right now is to ensure that I get the shelving done, and then I can get some other stuff out, figure out where I'm going to display some other stuff. But, timing is a little bit strange. I might have a lot more time to work on this. I might have a lot less time, so we'll see. But I appreciate you guys being here as always. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing and interacting and commenting. The more that you guys watch, the more that it'll make me happy to do these things, because it seems like you guys are getting a kick out of them. So, yeah. Here we are. I'll see you next week. Thank you guys for being here. And I know I'm recording this earlier. Like I said in the video, I said I'm recording this earlier than it'll be displayed. But in a week and a half from when I'm recording, it'll be the New York Jets opener. So let's go Jets. I know I'll probably lose viewers saying that, but whatever. It's my channel. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys next time.